my fantasy lineup sucks. I got Russell Wilson. I got Ellie. I got CD Lamb, Zach Ertz, and the guy I remember for the Chiefs, Allen, Rashad Bateman, Joe Burrow, and Gino, the guy from the New York Giants, Riders from defense, Mike McGlinchey, and Chris. Ellie better give me some point.
Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. It is the DOUG and the gang. We are back again. I do want to apologize for last week. Unfortunately, your boy here got sick with the flu. Didn't have my voice last week. I'm still not 100%, but I'm better than what I was last week. I'm actually able to hold food down. I'm actually able to drink shit that's not fucking water for a change. But yeah, this flu's been going around pretty bad. I think I'm finally getting near the end of it. Thank goodness for that. We also have Jimmy Garoppolo's #1 fan. It's Dave. I do got a few things first. Mr. Jones will be joining us soon. I know he's at MIB headquarters tonight, protecting the ward from devastation and reuniting all people within our nation. And then, of course, my boy Travis. He was supposed to be with us tonight. Unfortunately, he is under the weather as well. I don't know if it's flu or something else, but I know a lot of people have been getting sick. Some kind of flu or cold. I think it's because the changing of the season kind of caught everybody this year. So there's that. And how are you, Dave?
I'm doing good besides stupid ass Jimmy. I'm actually doing pretty damn good besides Sunday, where I was doing so motherfucking good until the end of the damn games and everything went to hell. But now I'm doing great. Besides my 49ers doing some dumbass shit, who we're gonna talk about after we get to yeah. Cause I wanna rant about something about that.
No problem. Just give me a few.
How do you? Yeah. Oh, and prayers for all the people surrounded by the hurricane. We hope you all get out safe. You know.
Hopefully, yeah, because that is bad down there from what I've been told. Of course, I want to.
But how you doing, though? Besides being sick.
Except the fact I want to shoot my Facebook because, unfortunately, well, I tried to log on to Facebook on the big computer, and it's like, oh, sorry, because you haven't used Facebook in about a week because you were out sick. We logged you out, and we didn't say. Here's the one thing: it's Google Chrome was supposed to save your passwords when you choose the save option. Apparently, they were like, we don't want to save shit. Fuck you. Why I coughed my lungs out again. By the way, we're going to be talking about all the cards this week, the games that are being moved or postponed in college, and of course the big one, of course, which is the Chiefs Buccaneers, which right now we don't know if that one's actually going to be played in Tampa or not. I have everything up on the computer. At least that didn't fuck me over. At least, but let's recap last week real quick. In college, the 5 games we had in college, unfortunately. Yeah, I went 2-3. West Virginia beat Virginia Tech.
Damn.
Kansas beat Duke. JMU upset at Appalachian State. Ohio State beat Wisconsin pretty easily, and Washington beat Stanford pretty easily last week. So for the college season, I'm 9-6.
Same with me, 9-6. But you never do the Pac-12.
We haven't done a Pac-12 game yet. Which is amazing. We haven't done one of that's because it hasn't come up. If we're being honest here.
Yeah. And then we never do an ACC. Well, we do an ACC game, but we never pick Syracuse. You need to pick Syracuse.
I don't control them. It's like I told my buddy Andrew. I don't control when the fucking games come up. It's up to the will of fate, man.
When the Chip Kelly, I was watching Oregon Ducks the game last week, or I forgot who they were playing. Do you know Chip Kelly plays for the coaches, the Oregon Ducks? The guy that played, the one that played for us. I never knew that. I was like, huh? The Chip Kelly, the guy who played for the Eagle. I was like, he played for the Oregon Ducks. Like, what?
He coached the Oregon Ducks. Yeah, I think he coaches UCLA now.
I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was the other guy.
As far as for the NFL last week, Browns beat the Steelers on a Thursday night game, which was not the worst primetime game of the week. Holy shit. Panthers defense destroys the Saints.
Fuck you.
Bears with my lock, which I don't know if that was the Chiefs just having a brain fart or Indy deciding to wake up. But as Mr. Jones would say, what the fuck, Indianapolis? You couldn't do this in week 1 or week 2? No, you had to do it in week fucking 3 when about 90% of the people did not pick you, you idiots. And that's true. That's actually the funny thing. You were one of the, I think, the 10% who picked Indy.
Yep.
Bills lost to the Dolphins. Granted, question is Miami that good? Or did Miami benefit from the Bills having some injuries? Because remember, Bills did have 4 injuries in that heat. We'll have to see in the rematch, because I'm going to say this while I give credit to Miami. I don't know if they're a legit good team or not. I would like to see them do that in a maybe when the weather's not in their favor. And what I mean by that is, remember, Miami's used to that hot-ass fucking weather. Buffalo, not. Buffalo probably doesn't know what 90 degrees looks like. Vikings barely beat the Lions, even though the Vikings did lose some injuries. They won because, unfortunately, stupid defensive decisions by the Lions. Ravens destroyed the Patriots. Bengals beat the Jets, proving that the offensive line for the Bengals could do something right. Unfortunately, it still is not trustworthy at all to save anybody. Let's see. Titans beat the Raiders. The Raiders almost most of the fourth quarter comeback. By the way, the Raiders are the... Travis again says, "Sup guys, it's Travis. Hey Travis, hope you're having a good night tonight." Didn't see the comment section because I'm an idiot. Because I was getting it shared and crap. Yay. Eagles destroyed the Commanders. That wasn't even a game. Carson Wentz got sacked 9 motherfucking times. I think he was on his back more times than Paris Hilton. Jaguars beat the Chargers, leaving us a question: are the Jags just that good, or are they that lucky with the early schedule?
But Justin Herbert was injured. He saying he wasn't supposed to be playing, but then again, I wouldn't trust the doctors either. Remember last time someone had a rib injury? The doctor.
I think the reason he played the Chargers quarterback is because he knows he's the only hope right now because they're missing other pieces. He's got to play through injuries if they want to have a shot, but at the same time, somebody in the coaching staff should have said, hey, you're young. Yeah, you think you can fight through it, but yeah, later, years down the road, it's going to come back to bite you. This game's a lost cause. Sit the fuck down. Rams beat the Cardinals. Falcons upsetted the Seahawks. Packers barely get by the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers don't know how to get out of a delay a game. By the way, Travis, if you're still here, how many heart attacks did you have in that Packers-Buccaneers game? Because I'm sure you probably were having a few. Broncos beat the 49ers. Broncos beat the 49ers.
Anyway, besides that Packer.
Because no one knows how to play offense on Sunday Night Football, apparently, in that game. And then, of course, Monday night, the Cowboys, with Cooper Rush and Rush Retrust, gets his 3rd one as a starter as they beat the Giants to improve to 2-1. And are now only about a game behind, only about 1 game out of it, behind Philly, who's undefeated. I got to say this. Dallas is playing better offensively with Rush as quarterback. We might be seeing a quarterback controversy in Dallas if this keeps up. Because Cooper, I know everyone's going to say, oh, he doesn't throw the ball deep. He doesn't make these magical plays. You know what he's doing? He's not screwing the fuck up. He's not throwing stupid passes that get intercepted. He's not fumbling the ball. We're actually running the ball better with Rush as quarterback instead of Dak. I hate saying that because our running game's been good the last 2 weeks. Relax for Packer fan. Yeah, Packers, I think they're doing that right now after that win and not trying to die of heart attacks. But I think if Dak can, if Dak's healthy, I don't even really bring Dak back. Let Cooper Rush still there. You don't want to mess up the mojo, mess up the flow of the team. And remember, guys, the Eagles did win a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. So we'll have to see how it goes. I do expect eventually Dak to get the job back, but I think it's good for Cooper Rush because at this point, He'll be able to write his ticket anywhere he wants if he wants to become a starter next year or stay in Dallas as a backup. Because he's 3-0. I mean, that's a pretty good record for a backup quarterback. He's 3-0 right now. So last week 9-7 for the season 22-25-1. As far as for the standings, Travis and Dave and myself and Mr. Jones after this week. Mr. Jones is in first place now after having a good week 3, but he's only got a game lead over Dave, and Travis is only 2 games out of first place. Of course, Dave got benefited from a great week 2. That's pretty much the only reason, because if it wasn't for that, you'd be behind me still.
No, you mean week 3. Week 3.
I said week 2. No, I said Jones is ahead. I said you had a great week 2 is the only reason you're in second place.
Oh.
Clean the ears out and stop telling people to drive by around your house. Only like 10 in the last 2 minutes of the game. Oh, Brian, what if I told you millions of times? Sorry, Brian. We don't say that, Nate. We don't say that on stream, Brian.
Yeah, but I want to say something about my 49ers.
So, now we're going to let you talk about your 49ers while we put Brian in timeout for quoting that wrestler who will not be named. So talk about your Niners, Dave.
Dumb ass Jimmy. Okay, dumb ass Jimmy G. How do you fucking go out of? Sorry, I don't mean to cuss. So
you can cuss. You know that.
You don't block the. Okay.
Cussing's important.
How in the fucking hell are
you know who's not?
Are you that dumb Jimmy G? How the fuck did you run out of bounds? You step out of bounds and gave the safety. Like, come on. You made Kirk Cousins look better than your ass. And I hate Kirk Cousins. You made Kirk look like he's God. You suck, Jimmy G. And Jimmy G, you need to go next year. You need to leave. We don't want you here. I'd rather have Kirk Cousins over your ass. At least he's not dumb and at least he doesn't do dumb shit like run out of bounds and get safeties. At least he don't hold the ball too long. At least Kirk Cousins knows what he's doing. Dumbass.
Now, before you continue, Travis, I love the comment. I'm sure Brian's gonna be like, "You're not better than Travis, man." I'm like, "Here's the difference, Brian. You're acting like Paul Heyman to the idiot. Travis is like me. Fuck that Samoan motherfucker. That's why Travis ain't getting put in timeout. He's thinking like us. Good, Travis. You're part of the good culture here."
But back to my damn dog can play football better than your ass. My damn cat can do better than you, Jimmy G. Shit, me and Doug can do better. I mean, his mom that's had one leg can work better than you, Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy G was probably one of the worst quarterbacks this week.
And that was a boring ass match. Punting. It was like referee. You get a house. It's like, no, you get a punt. You get a punt. Like, we need to do better. If we want to beat the Rams next week, we gotta do better. Jimmy G, don't be retarded. Don't be stupid.
Travis with the comment of the night so far. My 5-year-old can play better than Jimmy G.
I believe it.
I do too.
I hope you get better, Travis. Get better, Travis.
Feel better. Now here's the thing I will say. As much as I would love to say the worst team was the Niners or Broncos last week, no. The worst team we had to go to college from this past week. Why? Miami. Come sit down on my lap, you dumb motherfuckers. Now, as many of you know, particularly on Mr. Jones's channel, we brought this up and we ended up pretty much burying the Miami Hurricanes. But if you don't know who the U is, they're pretty much they're as egotistical as the NWO. That's the best way I can put it. And they got their ass stomped by Middle Tennessee. Embarrassed by a score that most people can't find on a map. So congratulations to Middle Tennessee on the good win. Travis says thanks, guys. But Miami Hurricanes were the worst team. And I'm just going to say this. They have proven year after year, every time. I don't get why the committee does this. They are always put in the top 25 in preseason rankings, and they disappoint. Stop putting the Miami Hurricanes in the preseason top 25 poll. They don't deserve it. Hell, at least you know Notre Dame's not playing great this year. At least you can say it's because, you know, new head coach, new all that. Miami's had the same coach for the last few years, and they're still like, oh, they're a great school. Bullshit! Hurricanes haven't been relevant since the late 90s, early 2000s. Stop with the love. They're not going to be relevant for a while. They're not even the best team in Florida for college. So just stop, Miami, and go away, Hurricanes, until you can get a new head coach, because you're bad. Speaking of coaches who should be fired, and one who was, Georgia Tech fired their head coach. Apparently, the great whatever his name is on SmackDown couldn't protect the coach. If you know why I'm making fun of him, that's because that's the school he went to. So fuck the entirety of Georgia Tech University. Fuck everyone there, because they all probably like that dumb Samoan. So fuck that entire university. I hope it burns to the ground. Yes, I am that motherfucking petty, people. If you haven't figured that out by now, why the hell are you still on this channel?